keep hearing say accident. For me, I don't think they see an accident.
I know they.
That's murder. Manslaughter.
So this one is Oja with no laughing because this is a very serious issue. On the previous episode of United Showbiz, just all the panelists who spoke, if you listen to the people, you agree with them based on your stance, based on where you're standing. The way Arnold Asamoah spoke, you can see that he spoke for the family. Any member of the family of the deceased, they will be very happy with how Arnold Asamoah spoke. And also Nana Romeo, the way Nana Romeo was speaking, I'm sure people who support Bishop Salifu Amoako or maybe his church members, his family members, they will be happy with the way Nana Romeo spoke because he didn't really blame it on Bishop too much. The others also spoke, and I've watched the whole video, I've listened to their submissions, and if you go on social media and you go and check the replies and the comments, people are saying Arnold Asamoah in this Ghana here, there's no pundit like him. He speaks for the people. He speaks his mind. He doesn't care. Now we'll go through what they all said concerning this East Legon accident and how I think what Arnold Asamoah said triggered Bishop Salifu Amoako to make that statement in his church. That the boy is an accident. It's not like he took a gun and he went to kill somebody. I think it's a reaction to what Arnold Asamoah said on United Showbiz. And I have the full gist for you. I'm the Headless YouTuber, this Headless Reactions. Alatai, So the topic of the moment that everybody is talking about, the East Legon accident that took the lives of 2 girls. And on United Showbiz, when they were talking about this, they spoke a little about the accident, and they also showed Bishop Salifu Amoako's apology and all that. The host of the show, Empress Gifty, she even shed a tear.
Enra, omo school for no echo vigil. Na omo call baby a asem no esi ye no. O she said the about time esu. O she said the nkora ni su. O she video ye papa.
Now it was time for the panelists, for everybody to talk. Nana Romeo was the first person to speak. And from his speech, I felt like he was a little biased towards Bishop Salifu Amoako because even in his introduction, he established that he has a very close connection with Bishop Salifu Amoako's family.
They didn't kind in shedding. In fact, Asamoah more rempa na Bishop eyobia minim na busua pa ne wafa say madam for ameneno ene nyine wo mafram sa sesia make say o Italy Ibrahim ne maame agia ofrem say ne kunu enti abusua ne de minimum pa na sen akra na nenua ba ko firi mu a amoda omoye na ye abusua ne ye abusua bia me no mo ben pa enti ama Asemna hate me so pa.
And then he spoke about the apology video, saying that if you watch the apology video, you can see that Bishop Salifu Amoako has been crying.
Asemna bano enya asemo obi mpo bebo mpa sebeto ne tanfo. Because ya papa na nimo ando de video na otim se wasumpa wa diareho omo nim no pa no nim se enye sa na ne facial expression tie. Otum sa asem no akoni mu ye pa.
And then he went ahead to talk about the parenting style and how some people are saying that the child is wayward because his parents didn't take care of him well. And he's saying that we don't know how they raise their child. We are not in their house. So we can't really say that they are bad parents.
Na ewiase na nkasa no wose ma abofra no nko mfikyire wonko di agro. Wakwa akodi agro awie dia na beye untumi nkuno. Afi na se bi mu di atem na I mean omunhwa akwala ni yi akwala na so den na akwala ni timi ende fan kosi menu mienu yantifie ho yenim kwan a omonam so omotete abofra no nti de nipa ka wabonti gina ye bosrem ka allegations obi anim hawa omotete omoba no.
After that, he came to talk about how his religion, Islam, they believe that everybody has their own destiny and how people die, it comes at any time. Somebody may die at a young age, somebody may die at an old age. It is God's plan. But sometimes we human beings, no, we don't see it like that.
But setisa wentisa wasem na nya bawie. De ne be ye. De betumi aye nyina ne se ye besra busua na ade atom ani se ade nchichiro mre. Ewi ase obia ne hyebre. Obia ne destiny. Sebi impreduasa. Obi ba ewi ase no, ye wo no ba ewi ase na ade anchi e no san wiye. Obi so nyinia nya be 80 years 90 ansa no ko. Obi nso so nya nti ye nim kwan ye be fa so ye be wu. Ehun ni say accident. But ebi oba Islamu a ye sum no mo no. Obi wu a ye hu ni say eyamfom so. De be si bia no ye de ma Allah. Thinking say e sa kwan no e na Allah hihye say nipa no e de be din kra wo wiase. Nti to yende ye hu ni say de be si bia no e nyame hihye. Ba nipa famu no na e ya na ye nti ase no e wa chiri kakra.
Now this part of his submission, I felt if the family of the girls, if they watch that side, they'll be very angry because it's like he was trying to say that this was how the children were supposed to die. Like, it's God's plan. And we human beings, we don't see it like that. Like, it felt some way, very some way. Aside this, he started blaming social media, blaming TikTok and Snapchat for these kind of things, and also saying that the video that we've seen of the boy driving, he's not really too sure whether it is indeed the boy who was driving because he has not seen the videos himself.
But adia ba ko ma hu say edi nyapa wo wiase sisi ayi social media.
Social media.
I think say social media no abeboyen but the kwan bi so no assign a impacting number be negatively e woni pa be bradwedem. Now two apps bi high pa ba ko ye TikTok and ba ko ye Snapchat one de minim de ekoso ho baran kame say enipa bebre use snap no edi gaini normal e wa brabom e na bebre so use snap no edi ye normal boni. Now oko snapper young ladies ni young guys ni bebre na no se bi mpreduasa adwaman ho normal dodo na ekoso ho social media koya de bia abase ebeboan bade kwan bi so no amani pa bebre so abrabo echia unnecessary competition. Obia pese o show off for social media bibia obia benya bia no de abeto snap okwa de eno an ekoso ho enti de etete ni se akola yi credit kan twetwa videos ni be similar videos apost you say no kre say no kre only God knows menya kwan hwe bi but we nyina ye here say.
After that, he came to blame video games, that sometimes all these video games we've been playing, Need for Speed, Grand Theft Auto, all these shooting and driving games, sometimes it pushes people to drive in a certain way with all this speed and stuff.
I think so no games are hodo aba enkwala ni bi bono car racing ni de kanka hu nyina no because omotena om computer chi ne bo any the way om ko speed nti no so obi kotena ka chi kwa na eye ne se de me bo game no ma me nkosa speed ni bi na me hwade forgetting say game different from say o take car na wo driving. It is no ma we nyina no anya negative effect e wo youth ni bebre abrabo so.
Now, I've played a lot of video games, but never have I ever had this kind of edge to do these kind of things. If I play GTA, I can drive and go and hit somebody by the road, but I've never driven in real life and felt like, let me hit this person by the road. So this points to Romeo was sounding some way. After that, he started talking about tidal rave and how some people were dressed at tidal rave and their parents don't even know that that's how they dress and stuff like that.
Now, no event course we yes a friend no the rave concert or so. Yes. So we said the mabunu ni be dressed the kwase a. E ya obusa won say nti awofo no nim say na nkwala ni be dressed. The answer is no because emudodo na ye students a omufiri omukrom abankran so omeko school. A omuti hostels mu any campuses ahodo. Etu ono ejane ye nano de omomuti ya metwa ba bi doma hinkro ba bi tamale techiman to ono onim de ekoso ha. Ono onim se ne ba wo school mu a wo sua de. Akwala no APA no se nya nyame na be adoma e bia e beba social media obi behu de akɔkyerɛ ne maame so hwɛ de oba na hya maame ne nim de ɛkɔso nti we so obi ti baabi na ɔkasa ya bahye bɔne anaasɛ bia ye ne maame ne papa na ama na basa ɔkasa wayɛ bɔne because maame ne papa no ɔmo ni ha ɔmo de ne so ɔmo tua school fees ko school ya ji hostel ama kokɔ tenam na hwɛ dressing ahodo ɛkɔso nti wiase ne baabi economy hu ni sɛ yehia mpai bɔ pa se ya ma ye ni anya de ni amɔ mpai a ebedu baabi no normal ye west say de ye hu ni nei ebesi.
And then he came to talk about how the thing that happened, no, it's an accident, it can't be reversed, it has happened already, so unfortunately, no, it can't be reversed, so the family should just take heart.
Nti di aba no eya kwanhia enya sie wie bibia ni wa ye beka e bema ade na reverse ye be sre abusuafo ne se nyankopon chichiro mre na de asi bia no ye hu kwa ye be fa so a ye be fa so na ya solve no kama na bibia ye kama na ya papa bishop so no ewade enhyenedin na enoma nya kama.
Now with this kind of submission, anybody watching this can see clearly that Nana Romeo was being biased towards Bishop Salifu Amoako because of his relationship with the man and the family. So he wasn't going straight to the point, and he was trying to shift blame and blame everything else apart from the boy and his parents. And then let's go to the next panelist, Nana Frempong Ziga. He said that Bishop Salifu Amoako is aware that his son drives. He's very much aware that his 16-year-old son knows how to drive, and that it is bad parenting that has caused this thing.
Akura no twika papa ne yawe emamo me micromanage this issue enya bishop asem ne yeka jeme kwa atase ade ato nani yentimi nka se bi ma enya afa ne yebe ka asam atiatie mama bishop ne kra ara homo ye Ghana duro bi afantu no hofo akura no twika. We have seen videos wo twika and the obianu obetimi aka kire me say Bishop Salifu Amoako was not aware of Sakrani Chika. Jamaican watchers,
after this point, he said that now that this particular thing has happened, Bishop Salifu Amoako should limit the kind of prophecies he gives on 31st night, because he has been giving massive prophecies and 4 pastors will die and this will happen to this person, this will happen to this person, but his own son's accident there, he didn't see it.
Che, Messi say, after today, the prophecies our 31st night all reducing the kakra. All reducing the prophecies kakra. Ade, mameka se bishop. Enya no man ina na abehu. Because obi adebia make it 31st a year very say prophecy for the year next year bebade. You should have at least have a gist of this.
The next panelist, Ola Michael, started talking, and he said that this thing is an accident. It's not planned, so there's no way you can see it like a pastor can see it and like prophecy and stuff. This is an accident that happened. Prophets and pastors, they can only see things that have been planned and premeditated. But this is purely an accident, and nobody can see this.
It's in a friend of accident. You can't prepare and over prepare against an accident unless say na ye de yashisha amount ti say ni yashisha de a hun come straight to me ba na the yashisha nyenye de yashisha. I don't know how you are going to get prophecy on this one. Me nye sure say na ye busua no adwen pose that day no omo be mo ba no so emma obi losing the crap. I'm not sure that was the intention, and I'm not sure said they ever dreamt say bibi sabi timi aform so aba. Eti we no, let's treat it as say a yenkwenshia. It has nothing to do with prophecy, it has nothing to do with who the person is yenkwenshia and aba.
Now this point is somewhere because these same pastors and prophets, they have been preaching and seeing things. So share your views in the comment section. Now let's go to the fact that Ola Michael said that the father, like he's normally not around, he's running around preaching and stuff, pushing God's work. The mother also a pastor, and because of that, the children are usually unguided. And that's how come most pastors' children go wayward and stuff. So this one too is like he's trying to say because it's a pastor's child. Watch this video.
Dear Tiani say, Mommy. Se won akra boni da woni ba titi o. We good or matiti on. But wo akra boni a na we just say ba titi enough. Especially when it has to involve where a nani eja entifako. Eja ye inviting wa ha ko preach wa ha okoya sorry wa ha. He's always on the run, seeking the glorification of the kingdom of God. Not the wives so I'm so see for Reverend Moa.
Yeah.
I'm so na me. It is what steady area. Asofumba bebrina no. Ana entitie no to me be a problem ba ho. Because the focus is more on the work and adwuma ne twe omu too much. To mu nya daje bebre ma omba. Etu behwe mu asofo bebre na ebi mu bi emu bi no echo wayward. Eti no ma me enya ne sebi ebia sofo Salifu die die em se boapayo bi anase onimba tete dabi me pese mehwe ne sa
eso behwe ne sa
ebetimi ato bia ye nyina ebetimi ye ma betimi anyina du abi e say ma no ebi wo mo maso odin it happens we betimi awo 4 enyom nyina na be camp by no so no utimi correct it ahona asem no.
Now be sharing your views in the comment section. If you agree with any of these points, let me know. If you don't agree, let me know. Now another panelist on the show, Ohene Kwame Frimpong, he said that he has said that they said some of the pastors went to visit the family and the family sacked them, and because of that they are not going again. Now if it were him, he would go there every day and really show remorse, because if his child died in such a manner and you come there once and he sacks you, and because of that you don't come again, he will even be offended.
We read the messages now. We say akoba say asofo no akọ oba no efi anasa nkola ne ba akọ ho ama ya nhwe omonim say ye me a kame nko ba akọ
ka be ko bebre
me ko bebre say wo say me ko da o mu fie gate anokra me ko akoda akoso edin kotosre asre omo nyese eno ne den amayo na omo free mu no ede omo beba back to life there be nanso kwan bia mefa so abe mabusuafo no se omo be so mi mu ati asese akwanhia na aba kameye na okoba ako na wo se wakoba ako ya nhwe wanim eye me na bibi se atomi in this moment now ababa ako na man hwe wanim now say uba man hwe wanim ti wumma bi mu a I won't take it lightly.
Another panelist on the show, Vida Educhumwa, this lady said that the way the guy was driving and the kind of speed the guy was driving, she thinks the accident was bound to happen either now or later in life. No matter what, this guy would have gotten an accident because of the way he drives and the way he speeds. If this accident didn't happen last 2 weeks or last week, it will happen to him later in life. His speed will kill somebody.
I mean, the mechanic said, "Me speed na Elrad no ekoye na sa kwenhia no ensi sa Saturday no krampa enke besi later e wona brabom
if I try to
me judge per speed na akwala no ekọ because ya kwan no you can't be so sure we dey sa cars no beko sa speed for a moment na me feel say ebia CCTV camera no na SPD car no na me ntiase kwaya ubeko mirika etisanti. I told myself say the ekọ no dey ensi sa da no kra na enka debi ebetimi esi because under normal circumstances unchi car.
Now, in all these things, Arnold Asamoah was just sitting down, watching them one by one. All the points that they were bringing, he was just watching them quietly. When it got to his time to talk, he was attacking the points one by one. He started with saying that the thing they shouldn't say it's an accident. Now, it is straight up murder. It is manslaughter.
Keep hearing say accident. For me, I don't think so they see an accident.
I know they.
That's murder. manslaughter. That's no accident.
Any accident?
Oh, read the definition of accident. This is highly intentional.
Highly intentional.
Nah. Hey, yeah. There was a video be a bar out and now it just a blazing fire. Now it be driving past. It be one more buildings, no more traffic pictures. Now to actually think about the fact, say blazing fire no na nkwala minu woman sure. That's bad. So you can imagine what the parents of these guys are going through. Okay? There's a high possibility that the parents will not be the same again. Wow. Yeah. It will mess them up to the point where they may not be the same again. Me a big fan of Kobe Bryant. Now, 4 years ago, 2020, and Kobe Bryant, basketball player, on a Bajiji, on a helicopter crash.
Yeah.
Now, me to me a bummer dream, because my dream minutes because helicopter says spiral down where you could actually feel say down a bear crash. The few moments are Kobe in the banner because Akolano is helpless. He's looking up to the father for solace and that's some comfort. Papa is helpless. So those few moments are playing the bear crash and you can imagine what the kid and the dad went through. So switch the scenario. This time around, the parents know any opportunity to comfort the
see to me in your body.
That is not. It is not an experience that you'd want to put anybody through. Now, probably is a reason Tiana also will shed tears, no? Because you can imagine your three daughters in that situation. Devastating. The last time I checked, they say one of the parents in the corner, I turned to the point where he's gone down. Because how do you explain this? Impact, accident. You cannot even recognize one Kasawa Kolano in that state. You know, it would have been different if yes, at Toronto, you could feel the body. This time, you cannot even. Can you imagine that scenario?
Now, this is the point that I think Bishop Salifu saw early Sunday morning. That's how come he went to his church and he was saying that his son, it's not like he went to kill somebody and shoot somebody, but it's just an accident that happened. Aside this, Arnold Asamoah came out with more points. Just like he was talking like a member of the family. The way he was talking, you can see that all the members of the deceased family, they'll be very happy because the kind of things they would have said is what Arnold Asamoah said on the show.
Let me go to Parental. Now, me take commentary be say yinja nya atwom no if you be a mensa wom na den that's nonsense. That's total crap. If you be a mensa wom, the parent is responsible for some mensa corner we busuani no. Adding. Archbishop Mensa Duncan Williams. In the Baba, as far as in concerned wayward, the man stood in the pulpit and claimed say again the responsibility for the kid going wayward. Because at the point of neglecting Aqualano, he took responsibility for the questionable parenting skills of the man Aqualano. So nobody should come and sit here and tell me say yo, as a parent, you have the oversized responsibility over your kid. That's on you. A different scenario if a Kolani could do 18 or adult, questionable parental skills. I mean, that's why or adult. So you leave them to what any day one went to me and the year and with this adults would know Jimmy. That's fine. But as a minor, over control over the minor, which me are guiding another direction. Don't come and tell me say. Ninja and Atom, now, if you be a mensa woman, now you don't want to bring that person to question. That's a questionable parental skills. So you tell the person. Mensa whatever. You are responsible for that mensa corner. What are we talking about?
Relax.
Forget about it. You several videos of the minor driving the reckless driving several times. At what point did they bring the boy to book? At what point? Not one video, several videos. And somebody says I cannot talk about a questionable parental skill. If Semima Kwala, it's on me as a parent for not exerting my duties as a parent. So let's stop this and behavior men's home. No, tell the person say you had questionable parental skills that has led to the death of 2 other kids. And the parents may not recover from this trauma. Call the person out. Don't come and tell me say if you be a men's home now, a 16-year-old driving car. That's that's crap.
Hey.
No, seriously.
Yeah, but
oh, Vida, what castle? Don't do that.
Mr. Arnold meet you.
Don't do that.
Arnold meet you. V.
Go to those houses and go and see what they are going through. I'm telling you, if you have a mensa, that mensa has led to 2 kids dying. They were just going out of almost canning people. They almost pequake normal diabetes. For what? Just because of somebody's carelessness, questionable parental skill.
Now you get a point. You get what I was saying, that with the way Arnold was talking, every member of the deceased family, they will be very happy. Because these are the kind of things that if a member of that family was sitting on the show, they would have said. Because the family will never be the same again. You can come and apologize, you can come and do whatever you want to do, but at the end of the day, you will see your child again. Even if your child is amputated or whatever, you will see your child again, you will love your child again. You can be with your child, you can see your child smile. But they will never see their children again. Even the funeral they went to do on Saturday, I wonder which body they went to bury. They can't even look at their child for the last time and say, oh, my beautiful daughter, like the way they died the child in the... You can't just say, Arnold was speaking with so much pain and just say he was frustrated. You can feel it in his voice that this man is talking as if he's a member of the family.
Let me go to the apology. Say, Archbishop Ebutu and we soon when your attacks be left, right, center. But after the apology and the attacks in Yana, he will recover. Which attacks? Ghanaians talking about him. Social media. He will recover. But besides the parents, no respective parents, no would they recover? After the apology, Archbishop would have the opportunity of seeing a colony view. Only be interaction. So that hospital, so that cell, correctional facility, that's fine. But he has the chance and the opportunity to interact and hold the kid, not say, besides the other parents, would they get the opportunity? No! So after the apology, what next? What next after the apology? Sending attacks, banners, yo. He has opportunity. He will say his kid again. Their parents would not and may not even recover. You see me?
I know the money a medrano, a accident.
Forget all this. My clear way.
Say driving.
That's manslaughter. Okay? If you go to the court of law, they will charge. They will charge you for manslaughter. But there are a lot of cases like that.
Say odi kobo mumu.
That's not an accident.
I say car ne share.
Can share. What she saw, can share.
Me who say
wait, can share. Car
sana pesa me car ba ko ne kopin ba ko.
Exactly. Ya can share.
Ziga, where will do?
Let me talk about the prosecution.
Okay.
Apology.
Oh, me patch Mister.
But catch us apology after the apology, they be in a busy. It does nothing.
I say it does nothing.
Virtually nothing. Because yes, in the series, so after the apology, definitely he will move on. The only reason he is apologizing is because Ghana for and so there's a feeling say, okay, let me. But what does he do? Okay. The so you checking the kid, no, he checked that responsibility. Prosecution, who really court documentation, Bibi me na kakra, and probably this guy or anybody can correct me. Say prosecution no. Accuse made no. And I was not accusers no because one of the key ma akwala and it boggles my mind. It's not like the defense no accused defense no making a case. Say okay, your clients no are not responsible. However, no housemaid in the key man. This one is coming from the prosecution. No. They are some prosecute parents on lab. No, they actually say no, and you made no the key man akwala. And exactly. And I do not understand.
Now, with the kind of submission that Arnold Asamoah made, some members of the family were happy. They were even in the comment section typing and thanking him. Somebody said, Arnold, you've put my heart to rest. You will never lack anything. Thank you for speaking on behalf of my family. That is so heartbroken. Our angel Mame has gained wings, whose beautiful life has been cut short. Thank you once again. Family members were thanking Arnold Asamoah because if you listen to Arnold's submission, you can see that he was speaking for the family of the deceased. And if you listen to Nana Romeo's submission, you can see that he was speaking for the family of the culprit, for Bishop's family. Now share your views in the comment section. Which point don't you agree with? Which point do you agree with? Let me know in the comment section. More just to be coming, and I'll bring it to you. Kindly subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on post notification. Tell somebody about Headless. Yeah,